Artemus Toast here, and it's been a little while, so it's time for all kinds of awesome trademark album review. Um, you know, I feel that I keep talking about the same stuff over and over again, and for the most part, I do. It's because I am a big fan of prog rock, so we're doing "Close to the Edge" by Yes. If you watch some of my other all kinds of awesome trademark album reviews, not only am I a huge fan of prog rock, you know, uh, but in particular the group Yes, amongst other groups. Um, you know, I did Fragile already, which is another all kinds of awesome Yes album, but so it's Close to the Edge, and I have you know oops my reasons for that, and I'll briefly talk about you know Yes, Rush, and many other prog rock bands. Personally, I'm a big fan of them because it always feels to me that they're not within a particular formula, or they don't make simple rock songs. They don't stick to typical structure or timing signatures or arrangements in general. Um, you know, and that's why I feel they're all kinds of awesome. And there's definitely a lot of that on Close to the Edge. Even the way it opens. You know, keyboard and live recorded like nature sounds. They don't do that anymore for mainstream pop music these days. It's all simple and electronic, and for the most part. The 60s and early 70s, it was you know much more common to get musicians kind of go nuts in a studio. And prog rock bands are definitely known for just once again thinking outside the box. But as I stated before, even the opening track, "Close to the Edge," it's a long song. Can't remember how long it is, and forgive me, but I mean, those were back when a single song could be in the teens in minutes. Um, and it once again it opened with that nature and keyboard intro, which was all kinds of awesome. Their albums, at least the earlier ones, were based so much on the music and arrangement itself. And this particular album, I guess was written and produced and recorded under a large amount of turbulence within the band. Actually, after this band, you know, uh, Bill, their percussionist, actually left to join King Crimson, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really think of myself singing along to a Yes song. I mean, maybe a couple off of Fragile. You might find yourself humming and singing, like Roundabout, but then after that, it's kind of fades off. And even the title track on this, it's a great musical landscape, and then you'll find yourself close to singing along Close to the Edge, or what have you. But and I'm not saying that in a negative way by any means, but it's kind of cool that at least in my opinion, and many other people will share this opinion, their music is stands on its own. Not that there aren't lyrics and vocals, but you could follow the sound landscape, and it's definitely one of those ones, like any record of the this era. This was recorded in 1972. um, 1972. you know there's a reason it was put together a certain way in a certain order. In some cases that they have to move the songs around to fit on each side, but you know Listen to this side one, you know, start to finish, side two, start to finish, front to back, because it's a really awesome kind of musical, once again, landscape. A great thing to follow, great thing to have in the background, while you're doing something else. Yeah, all kinds of awesome, all kinds of awesome record, trademark, Artemus Toast out.